I Hiral Pupania. Today we are going to discuss phytozoans. It is the novel drug delivery system which is used for the herbal extracts in herbal formulation. The term phyto means plant while zoom means the cell-like. The whole word phytozoa are little cell-like structure. This is advanced form of herbal formulation which contains the bioactive phytoconstituents of herb extract, surrounds and bound by a lipid. Most of the bioactive constituents of phytomedicines are water-soluble compounds like flavonoids and glycosides. Because of the water-soluble herbal extract and lipophilic outer layer phytozoans show better absorption and as a result produce better bioavailability and action than the conventional herbal extracts containing a dosage form. The lipophilic outer layer, that means the lipid lower outer layer. So the phytozoan having a better absorption than the conventional herbal formulations. It can be used in the treatment of various fatal diseases without denaturing the active phytocompounds and also enhance the bioavailability. The phytozoans are obtained by reacting phospholipid with selected drug constituents with an appropriate solvent, and also due to their physical and chemical efficiency, this phytocomplex can be considered as a novel entity. Next, the preparation of the phytozoan. The phytozoan, they are generally prepared by the adding the accurate amount of the phospholipid. The phospholipid which is obtained from the soya lecithin with herbal extract in a aprotic solvent. Example of the aprotic solvent, that is the dichloromethane and extra. Soya lecithin contains a main constituents, that is phosphatidylcholine, which is having a double function. The double function, that is the phosphatidyl part, is lipophilic in nature, that means lipid lover in nature. Then choline part, that is the hydrophilic in nature, that means water loving in nature. The choline part is attached with hydrophilic main active constituents, whereas phosphatidyl part is lipid soluble, so they attach with the choline complex. It is the result in formation of the lipid complex with better stability and also bioavailability. Phytozoans can be prepared by any one of the method which is given below. First method, anti-solvent precipitation technique. Second, rotary evaporation technique. Third, solvent evaporation method. Now we are going to discuss one by one of them. First, anti-solvent precipitation technique. In this technique, first of all take the specific amount the drug and soya lecithin. They are taken in 100 ml of round bottom flask. Then add 20 ml dichloromethane at a temperature not exceeding 60 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. The mixture is concentrated to 5 to 10 ml. Now add the hexane. The required amount, that is the 20 ml. They carefully with continuous stirring to get the precipitates, which was filtered and collected, and they are stored in the desiccator in overnight. The dry precipitate is crushed in the mortar pestle and passed through the sieve, that is the 100 messes. Then powder complex was placed in amber color glass bottle and stored at a room temperature. The next technique, that is the rotary evaporation technique. The specific amount of the drug and the soya lecithin were dissolved in the 30 ml THF, that is the tetrahydrofuran, in a rotary round bottom flask, which is followed by the stirring for the 3 hours at a temperature not exceeding 40 degrees centigrade. The thin film of the sample was obtained, to which and hexane was added. Then continuously stir using a magnetic stirrer. The precipitate octane was collected and placed in the amber color glass bottle and stored in the room temperature. Third technique, solvent evaporation method. The specific amount of the drug and the soya lecithin were taken in 100 ml round bottom flask and it is reflex with the acetone. The required amount, that is the 20 ml at a room temperature 50 to 60 degrees centigrade for the 2 hours. The mixture is concentrated to 5 to 10 ml to obtain the precipitates, which they are the filtered and collected. The dried precipitate complex was placed in the amber color glass bottle and stored at the room temperature. So these are the three methods which are used to prepare the phytosomes. Next, difference between the liposome and the phytosome. The liposome, it is a novel drug delivery system which is used for the allopathic medicine system, whereas phytosome, which is used for the herbal extract. The first difference between the phytosome and liposome. In phytosome, the phosphatidylcholine and the plant components actually form the 1:1 or 2:1 molecular complex depending on the substances complexes. Whereas in liposome is formed by mixing a water-soluble substance with phosphatidylcholine in definite ratio under the specific conditions. The next difference, that is the phytosome, involves the chemical bonds. Where the chemical bonds, that is the formed in the phytosome, whereas in the liposome no chemical bond is formed. The phosphatidylcholine molecule surrounds the water-soluble substances. The next, that is the phytosome are much better absorbed than the liposomes, shows better bioavailability. Whereas in liposome, bioavailability of the liposome is less than the phytosome. So the phytosome is the much higher formulation than the liposome, which has the higher bioavailability than the liposome. So it is used for the herbal extract formulations. This is the structural difference between the liposome and the phytosome. This is the liposome structure where the water soluble free drug placed here and the phosphatidylcholine layer, the outer layer. Whereas the phytosome, in phytosome the drug, it is surrounded by the phosphatidylcholine layer, and in the liposome the drug, that is water soluble drug, they are the center part where the outer layer, that is the phosphatidylcholine, whereas the in the phytosome the drug surrounded by the phosphatidylcholine. So this is the main difference between the liposome and the phytosome. Properties of the phytosomes. Phytosomes, and they are the novel drug delivery system herbal formulation. So the physicochemical properties and the biological properties are given in the slides. First, physicochemical properties. First, phytosome are the complex between the phytoconstituents and natural phospholipid. So the complex is obtained by reaction of the appropriate amount of the phospholipid and drug in a particular solvent. So this is the main physicochemical property of the phytosome. Next, the interaction between the phospholipid and substrate, that is our drug, is due to the formation of the hydrogen bonds between the polar head of the phospholipid and the polar functional group of the drug. So we are already seen in the difference that the phospholipid and substrate, they are bound with the hydrogen bond. Next property, on treatment with the hydrophilic environment, phytosomes show a cell-like a structure like liposomes. In the phytosome, when we give the hydrophilic environment, they form the structure like the liposome. Next, biological property. Phytosome increases the active absorption of active ingredients and also increase the systemically bioavailability when administered by the oral route. These are the advanced form of the herbal products and have better efficacy as compared to conventional herbal extracts. Phytosome has better pharmacokinetic property as compared to the simple herbal drug. Simple herbal drug, that means we are use the powder, then we are use the extracts, then pills, tablets. They are the herbal conventional dosage form. So phytosome, that is the novel drug delivery system. So it has the better bioavailability and the better pharmacokinetic property. So they are much used for the herbal drug formulation than the herbal conventional formulation. Advantages of the phytosomes: deliver the herbal drug at predetermined rate, deliver the drug at the site of the action, because it is the novel drug delivery system, so it delivers the drug at the site of the action. Then minimize the toxic effects, increases the bioavailability of the drug. It is the novel anti-drug system, so it has the higher bioavailability than the other conventional formulations. Small dose can produce the desired results. Then have better stability profile, used in cosmetic due to their more skin penetration and high lipid profile. High lipid profile, that means the phytosome, they are having the lipophilic nature, so it is used in the cosmetics. Then facilitate the liver targeting delivery system. Now evaluation of the phytosomes. How can we evaluate the phytosome? First, determination of the percentage of yield. Percentage of yield, we can determine the phytosome. Then determination of the particle size, determination of the entrapment efficiency, how they entrap the drug, the efficiency, which have to determine, so we can evaluate the phytosome. Determination of the drug content. Then SEM, that means scanning electron microscopy method. Then differential scanning colorimetry, that means DSC. Then FTIR, Fourier transfer infrared spectroscopy, and its antifungal activity for the antifungal phytosome formulation. In that we can evaluate the phytosome. Thank you.